I'm Leah and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here watching one of my videos, whether you're a subscriber, a non-subscriber, or you're just watching one of my videos for the first time. So what is this video about? Well, I decided to go back to the basics of relaxed hair care and talk about moisturizing and sealing. Now it's been a few years, but I did do a video sharing how I moisturized and sealed my hair. And if you've been watching and following my channel, you may know and may be wondering why I'm doing another video about that. Well, besides me just essentially wanting to do another video about it, my moisturizing and sealing routine has changed a little bit, and I'm also using different products. So I thought it'd be a good time to share an update. Plus, I also wanted to provide a bit more information about what moisturizing and sealing is, because I really didn't go into a lot of detail in that original video. So what is moisturizing and sealing? I want to get us all on the same page about what that is before I start showing how I do it to my hair. Simply put, moisturizing and sealing is applying a liquid and or cream moisturizer to your hair and then sealing in that moisture by following up with a sealing oil or serum. Now, why do I and others in the relaxed hair community do this? Well, if you haven't noticed, textured hair tends to be on the dry side. Now, there are some exceptions, but as a general rule, textured hair is drier. Then when you add a chemical on top of that, like a relaxer, it tends to dry the hair out even more. So to have healthy, moisturized, relaxed hair, it's really important to make sure that you're adding moisture to your relaxed hair. Otherwise, it becomes dry and brittle to the point that it can start to break off and you start losing your length because you're not retaining it and it looks all kinds of bad. Believe me, I know because I've got some hair breakage, although it's not from not moisturizing and sealing my hair. As I said, I've had some breakage. It's all because of this thing called protein overload. I'll link videos down below where you can find out more about that. But to make sure that I don't have breakage now that I've gotten over that, I moisturize and seal my hair pretty much almost every night. There are some times where I may moisturize and seal my hair every single night. And there are some times where I may skip a night here or there, and that's if my hair feels like it has more than enough moisture and I don't need to add anything else. Or it might be I'm washing my hair in the morning, so what's the point in using product on it when I'm just going to wash it out in like 8 hours? When I moisturize and seal my hair, I use 3 products. The first one is the Mielle White Peony Leave-In Conditioner, and this is my liquid. I follow that up with the TGIN Buttercream Daily Moisturizer. And then I use as my sealing oil, the TGIN Argan Replenishing Hair and Body Serum. So for those of you who are deep into the hair world, into the relaxed hair community, you may notice that the products I use kind of mirror the LCO method or the liquid cream oil method for moisturizing and sealing. So when it comes to applying products to your hair to moisturize and seal, there are a few different application methods or orders of application that you can use. The first one is one that I just mentioned, which is the LCO method, which means that you apply a liquid to your hair first, which can be a moisturizer, it can be water. You then follow up with a cream moisturizer, and then you seal all of that moisture in with a sealing oil or a hair serum. Now, the other popular method to use for moisturizing and sealing is the LOC method. It's similar, except a couple of the products are swapped in terms of the order of application. Well, first you apply a liquid, then you apply the oil, and then you follow up with a cream to seal. I've tried this method and didn't care for the results. I liked the LCO method better, which is why I use that one. Now, the LCO and the LOC methods for moisturizing and sealing are the 2 most popular, but there are a few others that you can use as well that aren't as popular, and I've used actually one of them, and that's the ones you can see in my last video about moisturizing and sealing. So these other methods are liquid oil, so putting a liquid on your hair first and then sealing with the oil, forgetting about the cream, a liquid and cream, not even using an oil, and then cream oil, which is what I used in my last video, and I've linked that video down below for you if you'd like to see it. So when it comes to which application method you use to moisturize and seal your hair, there's no right or wrong answer other than you just do what's right for your hair. You might have to try out different methods. You might have to try out different products to find out what works for you. But that's what I had to do. That's what all of us have had to do to figure it out. And so that's not a bad thing. It might take a bit of patience, but you can do it. Now, when I moisturize and seal my hair, like I said, I use these products here to do it, and I moisturize and seal at night. Now, why do I do it at night? Well, because after I apply the moisture and seal it all in, I cover my head with a satin wrap, which then traps in my body heat and allows the moisture to better penetrate my hair strands. And I just found that after some trial and error where I would moisturize and seal in the morning, my hair would dry out quicker than when I would moisturize and seal at night, let it kind of sit and penetrate overnight, and then my hair would just be nice and moisturized the next morning and would stay moisturized longer. So now is the moment that you've been waiting for, and I'm going to show you how I moisturize and seal my hair. Now, I actually one night went ahead and recorded myself when I was moisturizing and sealing my hair. So you're going to see me in a different outfit, you're going to see me in a different place, and I'm just going to narrate and walk you through exactly what I'm doing. To start, I create 2 large sections of hair, one on each side of my head, and the section that gets moisturized last goes up into a clip so that it's out of my way. Then for the section I'm starting first, I create subsections just so I can make sure that I get moisturizer on all of that section of hair. And I start with the White Peony leave-in conditioner from Mielle. I have the TGIN Buttercream Daily Moisturizer, and then my sealant is the TGIN Hair and Body Serum. Now you see I have the cream first, and I put a little bit of it in my hand, and then I spray the liquid onto the cream and emulsify it and apply it to my hair. I just found that this works better for me than applying the liquid first, then putting the cream on top of it, and then the serum. So I work the product into my hair, and I'll take the comb and kind of work it in even more. And then once that section is covered, then I create another one and start the whole process over again by taking the cream, spraying a few spritzes of the liquid, working it through my hands, and then working it into the section. I like to try to start at the ends of the section, the ends of my hair, just because that's the oldest part of my hair. It also tends to be the driest part, and so I want to make sure I'm applying enough product there. Now, if I do have a bit of new growth on my head, if I've been deep into a relaxer stretch, I will also not just focus on my ends, but I'll focus also on the new growth, because that also tends to get a bit dry. Now, once I've gone ahead and put the moisturizers on this entire section, I go ahead and follow up with the hair serum. I like to put the hair serum on the whole large section instead of the mini subsections. I find that it works just as well, and it doesn't cause my hair to feel like it's overloaded with product and weighed down. It still keeps my hair nice and bouncy. And then once I'm done with that section, I go ahead and clip it up and then start on the second one. So that is how I moisturize and seal my hair. Those are the products that I use, and that is why I do it. If you have any questions about the products that I talked about moisturizing and sealing in general, please go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. And if you like this video, if you found it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and feel free to share it on your social channels. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.